Narcissists, manipulators, and cults showed their desire to control in 4 areas. Today we will unwrap these 4 areas represented by the acronym BITE. The BITE model, developed by Steven Hassan, describes areas of control that cults, manipulators, and narcissists target to get to control you. B stands for behavior control. Behavior control means a person or group tries to regulate behaviors through strict rules, rewards, and punishments. Examples of behavioral control include dictating where and how members live, controlling sexual behavior, and imposing rigid rules and regulations. How do they get so much control over the lives of their members? By claiming to speak for God, leveraging the group's fear of another group or ideology, or creating a story that gives members a feeling that they're part of a noble cause. The I stands for information control. Especially in recruiting, manipulators will withhold or distort information critical of them. Do they lie? Of course. But they justify it by claiming that it serves their higher purpose. Cults, narcissists, and manipulators go to great lengths to get you to throw out information sources that can help you see who they are. Cults minimize access to non-cult sources of information, discourage critical thinking, and systematically lie to members. Calling former members apostates is a way to get you to distrust former members so you don't consider their views. A toxic religion calls any information critical of them as examples of Satan trying to stop this sacred work. No, it's just data and facts that reveal who they really are. That brings us to the T in the BITE model. T stands for thought control. Toxic people and groups need you to believe some key things to be part of the group. Thought control means that they suppress critical thinking while promoting conformity. It's easy to get caught up in groupthink. In 1951, Solomon Asch conducted experiments to see if you could get a group to influence a person to go along with an obviously wrong answer. The group was asked which line was most like the target line. All group members except one were told to pick the wrong line, all to see if they could persuade the one to accept their obviously wrong answer. Would it surprise you that 75% went along with what they knew was the group's wrong answer? Again, when a group seems to embrace certain views, beliefs, or practices, it's not easy to swim against the current and do what you know is right. Let's unwrap the final letter in BITE. E stands for emotional control. Manipulators love to tell you what emotions mean. Anger might mean that you're under the control of an invisible enemy or disloyal to them. Confusion or frustration might mean you're out of alignment with the group's beliefs or are not good enough to be part of the group's mission. Or if you feel good about the group's teaching, it means that God is confirming truth to you. Emotional manipulation might show up as love bombing when you're being recruited. Fear might be framed as evidence that you are the problem when you don't like what you're being taught. Remember that emotional manipulation is meant to foster dependence on the group or person. It's much healthier to feel what you feel or welcome all emotions with equanimity, holding them as you would a butterfly in your hand, able to stay or fly away. High control people and groups want you to push away certain emotions as bad or see these emotions in a way that serves the group. The more you know about manipulators, the more you can see their tactics in action and avoid their BS. Being controlled by a narcissist, cult, or manipulator can ruin your life. BITE is a good model for seeing control in action and a signal that you're dealing with a toxic group. Thanks for joining us today at the Change Capability Institute.